Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Three guys up front, line up. It's first down. Direct snap to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw. It's Lagway. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a deep completion. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So, second down after the incompletion. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game. Quarterback
operating in empty empty set. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with first and goal from the 8.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. He breaks free. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And it'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Toss play to the outside. It'll end up being a safety.
I'm not shocked this happened in this game, right? Both these offenses have struggled in the first quarter, and the first team to score in the second quarter does it with a safety. Well, let's give credit to this defense, though. They've been out here dominating in this first half.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the ball and heads to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. No huddle here for the offense. He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Look at the guy cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt. To throw, it's Lagway. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And he'll set up to throw. Escapes the sack. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Graham. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker. Important 3rd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Florida. Just ran away from the defense. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. If you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
Touchdown, Ohio State. What a show of strength and will.
Man, I'd love to see backs with this kind of lower body strength, shedding arm tackles until finally being rewarded by getting into the end zone with that touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Nice grab. It's Hawkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last two fourth down attempts. Oh, that one's picked off. He spins out of a tackle. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. And they get him down after the completion. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. And they will claim the second half lead. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. You'll call for the fair catch here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Graham. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore making an impact play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And now another deep ball here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Testing the right side here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And They claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Gators with first and 10 here. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Gators are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. And let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on them.
That football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. The back's got it. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.